I remember the first time I ever did stand-up, you guys, was back when I had a purple Volvo station wagon. His name was Denzel Washington. Then I got in an accident with Denzel and the front headlight broke, so from then on it's just Forrest Whitaker. It's okay. It's the one dad joke of the night, white people. We'll get back to it. It's okay. I might say nigga twice. Who knows? But yeah, it was the first show, and they were like, "Hey Tanner, do you want to open up for rappers?" And I was like, "Cool. What kind of rappers?" And the booker was like, "Oh, you'll see," which is never good. That's never good. I don't know if you've ever had a good or service provided to you, but when the person says, "Oh, you'll see," what the fuck does that mean? Like, if you hired a plumber to fix your toilet, it's been like 2 hours, and you're like, "Yo, how's the toilet coming up there?" He's like, "Oh, you'll see." What the fuck are you doing up there? Is it gold plated? Is water everywhere? Tell me what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So I get to the venue, and it is not Big Sean. It's not Snoop Dogg. It is 5 rappers that like to dress up like anime characters and paint themselves green. They were called the Super Saiyans. They like to rap about titties and power levels and shit. You know, it's insane, right? And, you know, I think I'm cool. I bring a blunt for everybody to smoke because I want to smoke blunts with rappers. But those rappers were cooler than me, y'all. They busted out an 8-ball. And, I mean, they started snorting like a comet was coming or some shit. You know, like. To any of you out there that do cocaine recreationally, I hope you enjoy it, you know? I hope your hearts last, all that shit. But like, I'm a weed smoker, y'all, you know? Like, I like weed, because weed, everything that makes me think about weed is just like, man, we gotta stop these corporations and fucking plant a tree and like call our moms, you know? Like, but like, coke is just like, I gotta start a small business and crush the competition. I would call my mom, but I'm too busy getting my dick sucked, dog. You know, like just alpha shit. I can't do it, right? So they tossed them out, and then the booker is like, "Hey man, you can still do your jokes for the people that are inside." And I'm too young to know any better, so I did those 10 minutes worth of anime jokes for all the people that were left in the bar at the time. And that is how I told 10 minutes worth of anime jokes to 40 black women on 7 Mile, you guys. Holy shit. Have you ever disappointed a generation? Oh my god. Like, that was the night I learned that when black women go, "It's okay, baby," nothing's okay, all right? It was like black women and anime mix like Pop-Tarts and soup. It was just a bad mix, you know? Like the best part about that night was when one of them came up and grabbed the mic from me. She was like, "All right, y'all, give it up for Tanner. That was right, didn't it? God damn." What you may not know about me, I do work with Haley. We sell weed. We work at a dispo. But before I went to the dispo, I sold something that you may not think I sold. I sold guns for 4 years, y'all. It's crazy. It's nice to sell something where I don't have to like check if they're a good person first. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. There's really only one rule to gun sales, and it's this: don't sell fat men ankle holsters. That's it. That's exactly what my boss told me. And I was like, how come fat men don't get to have ankle holsters? He's just like, look, man, if you're fat and you carry on your ankle, your last words are gonna be, "God damn it." So just cut it out, you know, just don't give them a loss already, you know what I mean? I used to like not even really be into guns until, you know, I looked at the employee discount and I was like, well, that's a smart purchase. So, you know, that Jewish dad that lives in all of us is just like, you know what, this is adding up. I'll buy one, this one, you know. So I was doing some comedy out in Hamtramck, you know, terrible lighting, great Indian food, and I was carrying that night, and I went back to my car, and this homeless dude came at me with a box cutter. He was like, "Give me your keys," right? And you know, guys, I'm kind of a pussy, you know. So he was like, "Give me your keys." For a half a second, I was like, "Oh god!" Oh. And then I like felt it on my hip. I was like, "Oh my god! I don't have to be a pussy tonight. Do something, goddammit, right?" So then I pull it out on him. But the thing is, you guys got to realize I'm a bit of a pussy, you guys. So when you take a self-defense class, you're supposed to say some hard shit when you pull your gun out, like fucking like "freeze, bitch," or like, you know, like the album drops in May, you know. But I didn't do any of that shit, you guys. I'm kind of a pussy, so when when I pulled it out on him, I went, "Aha!" Like a fucking wizard or some shit. We've got anybody else at home is back? Like fucking. It was terrible. It was terrible, you know. And like, I don't know, like, that's like, aha, that's what you say when you're like rich and you find somebody jerking off on your property. It's like, aha! I knew it was you, Richard. You know? And like, I don't know, I had just gotten done doing my most favorite thing in the world, which is this. And I was like, dude, I really want to kill this man right now. I really want to cap this dude. And when I was thinking about it, he was, hey man, hey, please don't shoot me. I ain't even showered yet. And I was like, fuck! Like it's like you filled up a 5-gallon bucket of shame and just doused me with it. I'm just like, fuck it. I can't shoot somebody with a dirty ass. Fuck it. This goes against my character, right? And so I just pointed at him. I was like, hey man, you ever gonna do this shit again? And he was just like, man, this is the last night I fucked with a nigga with glasses. And I'll take that. That's okay. That's all right. I think I'll get out of here on this one. Do you guys know what you look like at all? Nobody?
No.
I know exactly what I look like. 5 years ago, I was on the Staten Island ferry, and these 6 black kids behind me were playing a hilarious game called That Nigga Looks Like. Have you ever seen it played before? Anybody get out of the Midwest, see what it's like? Anybody venture down to Detroit, past the Tiger Stadium, see it? Yeah. But they were playing the game, and the game works like this. You just got 6 black kids with pointy fingers and creativity, and they just point at strangers and tell them what they look like, right? So there was like this white dude with the pinstripe suit on. They were like, "Ugh, that nigga look like Beetlejuice." I was like, "Haha, points, good, nice." Then they like pointed to this like kind of fat dude, and he had like jelly on his shirt, and it looked a little unkempt. And then they were like, "Ugh, that nigga look like an unmade bed." I was like, "Oh, double points, shit." And then they point to me, and I was like, "Oh shit. What am I?" And they were like, "Ugh, that nigga look like a turtle or a nigga that want to talk about turtles." I was like, "Fuck." It's a home fucking run. Oh, I love turtles, damn it. Damn it. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for coming out for Haley. Thank you for coming out for This is it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.